As you saw in the little starting video, we are going to make this today. It's a napkin ring that you make pieces like this here, and then this works so that you pass this through here and it creates a heart. Or you can use it to tie together your cutlery for your Christmas table or any table. I'm Tuula from Finland. I have been crocheting for a long time and I love to share that with others. So let's start the tutorial. We started here. First do this hairband, then that hole, and then one side of the heart, and then separately starting again here and attaching this other side of the heart to the rest of it. And we finish off with a different color row at the end there. Then you need some cotton yarn, fairly fine, and a crochet hook that goes with that yarn. I have size 3mm. Every country has a different sizing for yarn, so I'm not even trying to guess that. And then you can use various kinds of glitter yarns for the edging if you want to. So start by making a slip knot and chaining 9. So to start with, we chain 9. And for this first part we just crochet back and forth using single crochets, and that's single crochet using the American term. It's double crochet in British crochet terms. Not the first stitch but the next one. One single crochet into each one. To the end, and you will have 8 single crochets on the row. Here's the first row done, 8 single crochets, and when you turn it's important to make your first stitch at the very start so that you get straight edges. So to turn, chain 1, turn, and make a single crochet into the very first stitch, and then 1 into each stitch on the row. And this is how you continue until you get 20 rows. Always turn the same way and always 1 single crochet into every stitch. That's the 20 rows, and then we'll make this here hole. Chain 1 and turn, and now just 1 single crochet into that first stitch there. And then we chain 6. So chain 6. And now we attach the loop to the other end. So a single crochet into the last stitch on the previous row there. So that's how we get that there hole. And again chain 1 and turn, and a single crochet into that first stitch. And then we'll make 6 single crochets into that there chain space. So just a hook into the chain space and single crochets. 6. That's 6 there, and then 1 into the last stitch. There, and now we're starting the half heart. So from here, first chain 3, turn, and then 1 double crochet in the American sense and treble in British sense. But double crochet first with 1 yarn over into the first stitch on this row again. And then we'll have 3 trebles in that same stitch. 2 yarn overs and into the same stitch. And each time yarn over and through 2 loops. That's 1 and then 2 more. And then we'll have 2 more trebles into the next stitches. And the next. Then a double crochet into the next stitch, 1 yarn over, and then 2 half double crochets, which means that after you start the stitch you pull straight through all 3 loops, and another one like that. Then a single crochet and a slip stitch into the last stitch we have there. So you just pull straight through. So that's the shape we need. And now we can cut the thread here. And then we'll make the other end like in this here. Make a slip knot and chain 2. Chain 2. And then take the piece we have been working on, and it's important now that you start from that smaller end of the heart, the bottom bit of the heart. And we are leaving these here chain stitches just hanging there and making double crochets into the stitches here where we started. So take a yarn over and a double crochet into the 3rd stitch here, 1, 2, 3. Here. And then 3 more double crochets always to the next stitch. Another one and 1 more. And then we need 2 foundation stitches. Insert the hook into the middle of that last double crochet and take a yarn over and pull through, and then a yarn over and just pull through that 1 stitch we just made, and then a yarn over and through both. So that created a single crochet and a chain at the same time. And then insert the hook through 2 loops of the stitch we made and a yarn over through them, and again a yarn over through the first stitch here and a yarn over through both. So we created 2 more stitches there. And for the rest we'll do exactly as we did at this end here. Chain 3 and turn and a double crochet into the first stitch, and then 3 trebles into that same stitch. There's 1, 2 and 3, and then a treble into each of the next 2 stitches. There's 1 and another one, then a double crochet to the next stitch, then twice a half double crochet, first one and a second one, and now we have these chain stitches left, so a single crochet first there, and then a slip stitch into that last one, and then we finish that one so you can cut the yarn. Then we'll just have the different color edgings to do, and it's better to fasten off these yarn ends here before we start the last row. Then take a different color yarn, and I'm doing first this side that we did last, and insert the hook. Doesn't matter exactly, I'll insert it in here and make a stitch. And then we'll go round all the way here using single crochets. And depending on how much curve there is, you need 1 or 2 into each stitch. Just make them close enough to each other so that the stitches don't start to pull. So for a good part of it you need 2 stitches into each of the stitches we have there. So 1 or 2, just so that it doesn't get too tight. Right to the end there, and one more to the very end, and then 1 stitch, and then cut the thread and finish it. And then the same at the other end, just that you now have to start from the different end of this so that both of the edgings are, the right side is on the same side. So because I started there with this one, I need to start from the same side, so it means that I start at the end here. The yarn to the end of this here, and then just start single crochets right through. And again, as we come to this more curvy bit, you need 2 stitches per stitch. Right round here, and then I'll finish it off in here, like that. So here we are. If you have used cotton, you can steam iron it. If it's not cotton, then check if it can be ironed before you do that. But here we are now, and then you can make as many as you will want to have at your table.